The wisdom of God reflects and glorifies God. Going through scripture, we see the divine wisdom of God, as seen in Proverbs 8, that talks about the wisdom of God. Verses 26 to 27, wisdom says that he was born before the earth was made and the heavens were established. Let's take a brief look at some scriptural examples. There was famine in the land, and God tells Elijah to go to the water brooks to be fed by a raven. Of all birds, it was a ravenous bird. A bird who eats her own babies was the one supplying Elijah food. The water brooks dried up, and God tells Elijah to go to the widow at Zarephath. The widow was going to eat her last meal with her son and die. The wisdom you need for this season is in that last prophetic word you received from God. When the Lord told me that he never sent anyone on an assignment without provision or without being accompanied by provision, I was at rest. Let's look at Elisha and the widow of the dead prophet. She had inherited her late husband's debt, and her sons were about to be taken away as a repayment for their father's debt. She approached Elisha, and he asked her what she had. She had a bottle of oil. He told her to borrow vessels and pour the oil in it. She did as she was instructed. From that bottle of oil, all the vessels were filled up. Only then did the oil stop running. No man can explain how these multiplications and provisions happened. How often do we run with prophetic instructions? When you are carnally minded, you would want to understand before you obey. The wisdom of God can't be understood. How is the sun able to hold forth? How is the sea not able to cross its boundaries? You want to walk in the wisdom of God? Know God and ask him. With divine wisdom comes divine guidance and direction, insight and spiritual understanding. The best way to live is to live in God. Acts 17:28. For in him we live and move and have our very being. Be willing to be trained, taught, corrected, disciplined, and shaped.